What's it like being a non-custodial father?
It sucks because you're not with your kids. You don't get to see your kids grow up, and you miss a big part of their lives on a daily basis. And you're here and they're there, and you can only get to see each other once in a while, and it just sucks. But I think it's the way of the world. It's the way of the times, and unfortunately, I think unfortunately things are supposed to go like this. Um, you know, if you want to get religious with it, you know what I mean? That's why I look at things, because everything's just bizarre. It's just everything's the other way. No one wants to respect you. No one cares, and it's just a sad situation.
So do you think being a male, have you had any support?
No support. Males, not only support I have is my brain and my own support. I support myself to keep myself up. Don't want to see myself fall down on these issues, because if the kids need me and I can't succumb to any of my kids' mothers, tricks and strife that she puts me through every once in a while. I can't be around her for a long time if an argument breaks out, because she didn't grow up on morality and principality issues. So that's what I think the main problem is. I grew up with morals and principles, and we bump heads there.
What's your relationship now with your children?
My children, my relationship is great. I just recently started coming here to pick up my daughter, the 4-year-old one, which is 5 today. I've been spending time with her every day after school for like 3-4 hours, and then her mom picks her up from my house. That's been working out pretty cool the last 4 or 5 weeks, which was great, because before then I was barely seeing my daughter. I barely see her. Maybe lucky if I see her once a month. And because I didn't have a car, and then I got a car now, but it's not registered, so don't want to drive out Hamden and get caught, so it's tough, it's tough. And she picks the day it's my child's birthday. She picks today to start up an argument about where we're going to have her celebration at, because I asked, I tried to explain to her that I didn't want to trust her for coming with us. If she wanted to do something individually with them, she could. I can do something after with them. There's no problem. I'm just trying to avoid a conflict, because the last few birthdays and gatherings we had, she brought this other dude when it's supposed to be just a family, and that was completely disrespectful, I think, and cruel, and unusually cruel. And so I didn't want to trust her for another event, so she went haywire.
So what do you think?
And she came here and picked up my daughter, I guess 20 minutes earlier than I got here, because I texted her and told her I was going to drop her presents off. As she can pick her up, I was going to put the presents in the car. At least she would have her presents from me. But
What are you going to do now?
I guess we're going to have to take her. I don't know what time they're going to arrive at Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know if they're even actually going to Chuck E. Cheese now. I don't know anything. I'm almost afraid to call the mom just to avoid getting in an argument. It's preposterous. It really is. And but I can't let the devil take my joy. So I gotta laugh to keep from crying. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm going to try to take a trip out to Chuck E. Cheese, and I'll just sit in the parking lot and wait a while. If nobody shows up, then I'll get on the phone and, see if I can get in touch with them. Maybe they're home cooking out, and I don't know. Maybe she changed plans, Maybe she wanted to use my money for the Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know, Oh, boy. But I hope someone could get something out of this film. I hope it helps someone, and I hope it gets to someone who might be able to do something. The issues like this need to go to Congress, I think. Someone needs to write someone something to let someone know that these women are taking advantage of the system in all aspects, and it's not fair. So that's all I have to say.